Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Empire State Warrior, and I'm going to do a complete review over the EXCELSIOR. Number 1, it's a heavy tier 5 premium tank that goes in the store for 2,400 gold. That is actually an insanely good price now because number 1, the gun got buffed, and it was already an okay gun. The reason nobody liked the gun was because it only had 86mm of penetration. So they buffed that and moved it to 110 and gave the APCR instead of 106, 144. That is a lot higher penetration and a lot better gun. So that makes it just a better tank. Also, it got a buff of 30 more HP, and the reload went down from 5.9 to 5.7, making it just a much better tank. Also, it's an incredibly quick tank with 13 degrees of gun depression, making it quite difficult. It can go hold down. If you can hide your hole and just show the front armor of the turret, it's an insane tank. Now, I'm not going to do much over the specs and stuff and what you should load and everything, because I'm not that type of person. I load what I want to load. So I'm going to show the videos now. There's 3 of them. They're all extremely short, around 3 minutes long. And see what you think of the tank. The first game's on Himseldorf, and it is versus some difficult opponents. The main opponent I'm worried about is actually the Matilda BP. The reason I'm afraid of the Matilda BP is because the DPM of the tank is actually quite better than mine. Around 300 to 400 more DPM, making it quite the deadly tank. Also, it has good penetration, along with an insane reload speed of 2.8 seconds and 90 damage per shot. Meaning it's just better, but this tank has an insane power to rate ratio and a horsepower of around 600 for the engine, making it quite quick and easy to get into position. Now, I remember this game. Yes, there he is. The Stug gets spotted early, and you can see he stopped. The reason he fired that is because he could pen me. He can pen me in my side. My side armor is incredibly weak, 38mm of side armor. If you can hide your side armor, this tank is actually broken in my opinion. And one takedown within, what, 40 seconds? He's just gone. 418 damage already. And as you can see, we spot the B1, spot the T1 Heavy, we spot the T34. And then I think we spot the Matilda BP when trying to come up and take out the T34. And yep, there he is. But we've already spotted multiple people. We've already done 900 damage. And I'm going to take out the T37. Yeah, I'm not going to let you live. And the Matilda BP doesn't even want to know us. He doesn't want to know us. So, we continue firing, and as you can see, this DPM is incredibly nice. But the Matilda BP has insane DPM with adrenaline. A 2.3 second with adrenaline, making him the deadliest target on their team. The reason being, in my opinion, that he's the deadliest target is because that 2.3 second reload with adrenaline is just absolutely fucking insane. But here's what I do that is actually the greatest move I make. I ignore him. I know he's dead, my teammates are going to take him down, so I move on. And as you can tell, I'm doing quite well. I continue to move on, and look how much damage I did by ramming him. He did 50 something, and I did like 90 something. And he's a heavy as well. Now, there's a light tank rushing in the Crusader, and I'm just like, come here! Because he pens me one time, that's all he shoots either. Because he can't do anything to this tank. And the Hetzer again takes my kill. Spoilers, this is not going to be a mastery, even with 2,500 damage and 2 kills. Because they kept taking my kills. Now, I did get 2 kills and 2,500 damage, almost 2,600 damage. That is a lot of damage in a tier 5 tank. But it was not a mastery. It was the first class. I did get high caliber. The Hetzer, God curse him, managed to get the top gun away from me. Screw you too. But I did get a Confederate and a Scout medal, which is an insane amount of rare medals. 4 rare medals in a single game. I mean, a first class is a rare medal as well. It's not near as rare as a mastery, but it's still rare. Now, their team was not good, doing nothing. And my team was actually not bad. We did have one guy that did nothing, but I mean, when you fire 19 shells and hit 18 of them and only bounce 1, and miss 1, and you do 2,600 damage in a tier 5 heavy, you're gonna get commended for it. My efficiency was good. This thing earns credits like a madman. 44,000 without premium. We're at 69,000. That's a lot of premium. And that's 8,800. No, 8,889. I cannot speak English, I'm sorry. But that's base experience. That's a lot of experience. And the next game was at False Creek. And it was an incredibly good game because, well, it was just so wild. It was a crazy game, even I have to admit it. It is slow for about the first 40 to 45 seconds, and I hate to admit that because I love to just have fast, good games, and this game is fast. Once those 40 seconds are up, it is just over. The game ends just like that, and I hate that so much. I wanted to do more. I wanted to do more damage. I wanted to do more stuff. But I had my fill. I had 5 kills, 2,400, almost 2,500 damage, and a tier 5 heavy tank. Come on! I mean, look at this. I spot him, and I was like, oh, thought I was spotted. And then I was like looking around. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not spotted. And well, I was hoping they'd peek. They don't peek. But I continue to look at the M8 and I'm like, huh, is he gonna come down? And then I was like, oh shit. Look at that, I just hit him underneath that little ledge rock. That's almost possible to hit that shot. And then I dink that thing. Are you serious? But as you can see, he comes back around for another shot. And just look at that, 4.8 seconds. That is a reload of a Cromwell B. That is too fast. Wargaming, please. Now my M7 does make a quite big mistake here. He rushes. Now, it takes me about 10 seconds to realize he's gonna die if I don't rush. So I'm like, I can't have my teammate dying, because look at that. He just had half his health disappear in a single 2 shells. Now I'm like, no, 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 no. I managed to take him down, and I zoom, but he still managed to get a shot on my sidearm, because as I said, my sidearm was quite weak. But I do manage to hit him there. Now later on, you'll see the Wolverine bounce me right in the back of my armor. The reason is this thing has 108mm of back armor, 120 in the front. The reason the sides are so weak is because I had to balance it. I mean, seriously, it had to be balanced. This Churchill 3 makes the biggest mistake of their game. They probably could have won this game if they would have took out the M7. But instead, he makes a huge mistake, and I'm able to take him out. He drops, and I follow in. Now, he's using the 160mm, the 76 ZIS, which doesn't have very good penetration. So if he's trying to penetrate me in my front armor, he has no chance. And then watch. See, look. He saw my side armor turn immediately grey. The reason being is because it doesn't have any 38mm, as I said. It's not very good. But look at the reload. I'm out reloading a TD. Per dink, the Wi-Fi was smart enough to load APCR, but I take him out instantly after that. Meaning I can go for the Panzer I Enco Special. And we would have lost this game if he would have killed my Churchill. So that's why I'm rushing up to try to help. Because if he would have killed my Churchill, we would have lost. See, 2,457 damage, 1,050 blocked, 5 kills, Radley Walters, Top Gun, High Caliber, and there was one more. There was one more really good medal. No, there wasn't. But still, 4,200 credits, 1,000 experience earned, 2,457 damage, 5 kills, and an epic carry once again. Also, fired 19 shots, missed 3, but the 16 I did hit penned, which means that was incredibly efficient. And I damaged all 7 other tanks, and killed 5 of them. Now, as you can see, the credits and the experience on the tank are extremely good if you know what you're doing, and that's another good game. Now, there's one more game, and that's Himseldorf again. This tank has good peripheral matchmaking. I mean, it really does. You're gonna get low-tier games. And as you can see already, I have a good team. With being a Churchill 3, a Leo, a BDR, and an AMX ELC BIS on my team. That's just nuts. That's too many people on one team. That's just too good. Now, as you can see, I don't even look at where I'm going. I just go. The reason is because this tank is fast enough to get into position faster than any tank at its tier. There is one thing I wouldn't recommend on the tank, though, is the speed boost. The tank's fast by itself. It can get up by itself. It doesn't need the speed boost. It's already fast. Now, I thought that was a mistake there. I shouldn't have done that. And then I was like, no. Now, he penned me, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, wait. And I realized later in the game that he's actually using the big, derpy U11, which is a bad choice. I mean, auto aim screwed me over on that shot there. I'm not worried about it, though. And then I just, okay, I have no clue about that shot. And then I turned around and I was like, wait a minute, can I hit that Strove? I was like, ooh, I can. Hello. And that guy is just sitting there. I mean, he's not even moving. And I turn, I'm like, no. Panzer IVG, good shot to you, man. That's exactly right. The inside of the track is incredibly weak. But now he can't hit the inside of my track. He has to aim towards my frontal armor, and he can't pen. So he immediately switches to HE, which is not a bad choice. And instead of going for the Panzer IVG, the deadlier target, I'm trying to get the guy that's trying to flank around. I can't allow a flanker near me. That's not going to work out for my tank. I take him down, and I go for the next target, the Matilda. And as you can see, we're just dominating their team. And I realized something. Wait a minute, where's their KV? And then I look over, I'm like, what in the absolute hell is he doing? See, as you can see, the AP actually did get the buff, and it was amazing. That buff helped me out so much. Because look at this. And I saw his big old gun, I was like, oh Jesus Christ, he's about to dirt me. Yep, there it is. 1500 damage already, and then, hello, how are you? And I think I kill him. Yeah, I do. And then I go around, and look at that. That's still a healthy leopard. Incredibly healthy. It's like, nig. And boom. I mean, look at that. I took 72. He took 180 some odd damage. 2,143 damage. What, 5 kills? 3 kills. That was a second class. 3,500 credits. And a nasty 1,614 credits. I mean, experience, sorry. But I had 807 base. Now, the enemy team wasn't very good, but neither was my team. My second best guy was, I think, a 40%. Yeah, he was a 40%er. And their best was a 43%er. So neither team was either good. Now, I didn't do as good in firing and penetration this game, but I still did extremely well. It did good. I had a high caliber medal. I didn't get top gun. I don't know who got the top gun. None of us got top gun, but it's fine. I'm not bothered by it. But as you can see, the Excelsior is a fantastic tank. If you use it correctly, you'll do good. And you'll just have fun. Now I'm going to go over one more thing, and that's the equipment. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I decided to. The gun armor, if you put the gun armor in, it'll give you 118 extra DPM, along with a 5.7 second reload, which is good. I would go with the defense system, because it just makes it easier to use. Better tank. I'd suggest you use the improved optics. Once your view range is better, you can spot people easier. Just easier. And plus, you're not going to be sniping in this tank, so camouflage is pretty much useless. The supercharger, shell velocity, obviously, because it's a small gun, it doesn't have that very good shell velocity. So the farther you are away, the harder it is to pen. So I suggest supercharge, and then I suggest refined gun to get rid of dispersion. Your aim time's already decent enough, you can leave it. I would go with enhanced armor here, because you'll have 120 millimeters. Times that by 0.04, and you get another like 6-7 millimeters of armor, and you put it all around on your armor. That makes you that much more effective of a tank. Used improved control, that makes your whole traverse that much better. It wasn't very good, but you can make it that much better. I forgot to say the turret traverse on this tank is incredibly bad. At about 20 degrees per second. This thing has 29 turning. That's not very good. But the front speed, just moving forward, is incredibly quick. I'd go with enhanced tracks because the thing's going to get tracked quite a bit because it has big tracks, big beefy tracks. And it's good to have something to repair it right quick. It will go from critical to immediately fixed, and you won't have to worry about it getting destroyed very easily again, and you can just go on with your game. I would also use the consumable delivery system. Don't use the premium consumables. It's just not worth it. As I said earlier, I'd go with an extra repair kit on this, just because the tank has bad tracks, and just in case you get tracked, because it doesn't repair its tracks very quickly. And that'll be all for this video. It was actually longer than I figured it'd be because of the extra info and stuff. But this is Empire State Warrior. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will talk to you all later.